RX150 final time at Pembrey. Great start from Jan Mardenborough from pole position. Not bad from Jamie Chadwick off the outside of the front row. Look at Ben Hardy coming through from the second row and challenging Chadwick in towards the first corner. So it's Mardenborough with the whole shot, then it's Chadwick, then it's Ben Hardy. Or is it? Because there goes Tom Llewellyn through into third place. So the Welsh local driver is now challenging for the podium as we come through the gravel and into the Joker. Who goes Joker? Llewellyn does. And likewise Ben Hardy there as well in the 169. So two drivers out of the five who started go into the Joker on the first lap as we come down into the hairpin. This is one of the prime overtaking opportunities on the circuit, and especially in these RX150 buggies. You've got to be really careful about how you play it because, of course, they're open wheel machines and it's very easy to interlock wheels. So you've got to be very trusting in the driver that you're attacking, but also very aware of the fact that contact can happen and it can end up getting a little bit messy. So Jan Mardenborough does what he's done all day. He's won all three qualifying heats and he is leading from the front in this race, extending that advantage over Jamie Chadwick in second place. Then comes Nick Priddy, who started on the front row of the grid. He's in the red number 27, just behind Chadwick here in P3. And be interested to see what Priddy can do because he got a poor getaway from the lights. These Fireblade engined RX150 buggies are notoriously difficult to get away. Very, very sensitive clutches, and Priddy just didn't manage to get it all hooked up. So let's see how it is going to work out then for Priddy if he's able to try and mount an attack on Chadwick here. But what can we say about Jan Mardenborough? Well, GT Academy winner, of course, a few years ago. Former Le Mans podium finisher, and he is just absolutely at one with that RX150 buggy. Priddy goes Joker then on this lap. You can see that in the background. But Jan Mardenborough just continuing where he's left off in these qualifying races, once again extending that advantage over the two-time W Series champion Jamie Chadwick. Both wildcards, one-off entries here in the RX150s this weekend, and great to see them fighting amongst one another. As you see there on the back is Tom Llewellyn, the local driver. He's on Nick Priddy. Priddy, of course, has made his Joker. Llewellyn did on the first lap, and these two now running nose to tail. So it's worked out nicely here for Priddy as those Jokers have played out. Jan Mardenborough goes in. That releases Jamie Chadwick into the race lead. So clear track in front of him and not too much of a threat from behind there for Jan Mardenborough. So nicely done, nicely timed for him then. But we cross back to this battle effectively for the final podium place, and it is between Nick Priddy versus Tom Llewellyn. So it's Priddy, of course, we've seen in 2022, and Tom Llewellyn making a one-off appearance here in the RX150s this weekend, the local driver. And let's see whether he is going to be able to mount an attack on the number 27 in the red machine. Through the gravel we go, and then in towards the Joker section. These two drivers, as I remind you, have already made their Jokers in this race, and it is an all-out battle. What they need to do is get a strong exit as Llewellyn out of here and mount an attack in towards this hairpin. He's not quite close enough. Of course, these are spec machines, so there's no advantage in terms of the performance. So you've really got to hope that you force a driver into a mistake. Now Chadwick goes into the Joker. That releases Jan Mardenborough quite comfortably into the race lead. Where's Chadwick going to emerge though? I think he might be behind Nick Priddy and possibly behind Llewellyn here. It's definitely behind Nick Priddy. I think Llewellyn was just behind Jamie Chadwick, but Jan Mardenborough, it's been a clean sweep for him on Saturday as he comes to take the checkered flag. Chadwick will finish in second ahead of Ben Hardy and Tom Llewellyn. Penalty there for the number 26 and a disqualification for Nick Priddy after the checkered flag.